If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Okay, here for round 201. Unfortunately, I won the die roll though, so that's pretty good. And this hand is not a snap keep because I don't have a Sylvan Caryatid, but also I don't have 2 green sources for this cursor. This hand's actually a little more difficult. I think I'm gonna keep it anyway though, because it has 2 Scrylands in it. Though I wouldn't fault anyone for mulliganing this, since I don't have the second green for the cursor, or an enabler for my whip. However, Sylvan Caryatid. So hopefully that'll get us some places. I love drawing Sylvan Caryatid on turn 2. Let you play Scrylands so freely. So this could either be the Mirror or the Esper control deck, or it could even be the Fallen Out of Favor red, black, white deck, which I don't really expect, but I expect like a... Oh wow, he is playing it. So I guess what I said isn't really that relevant anymore. Gonna play my cursor in case there's land on top. Gonna get that value. And I could play the tap land here, but with an untapped land already in my hand and a Caryatid on the board, I'm just gonna draw the card, play the forest. Especially if there's like another forest on top, then I especially want to get rid of it. Lightning strike my face. I assume this is because he doesn't have a land drop. Yeah, he used no land drop. So what I'm going to do here, since I want to keep this Ashen Rider, I'm going to play my whip and a forest and pass the turn. Or attack for 2 obviously, but then pass the turn. Oh, dang it. This mouse is not the best. Whenever I click, sometimes it just double clicks, so there I didn't attack. This happened before, and I never seem to learn from it. Okay, next time I'll try to remember to attack. Oh, okay. He didn't draw land, so he just conceded. Good thing he played the mountain and the bolt, I guess. So against this deck, I don't really want these Reapers or rescue. Actually, I don't really want rescue. I do want Erebos, Elspeth, and Thoughtseizes. Generally, their win condition is Elspeth and Storebreath Dragon. So Guild is not that good against them, whereas Hero's Downfall at least kills the Stormbreath Dragon. They play Heliod sometimes, but the last few decks I've seen just didn't play them. So I don't think I want Unravel the Aether. It gets chained to the rocks, that all my creatures have value when getting chained, so I don't think I want to bring in I don't want that card to be in my hand, basically. The only thing I'm considering now is to whether to board this other Hero's Downfall or maybe like Rescue for the Underworlds. Because I like Cursor a lot. It's not really necessary in this matchup, but it does smooth out your draws quite a bit. Well, it just provides you with a lot of utility. Like, they don't usually deal with it. Reaper does that too, but kills them. Do I want to be grindy with this deck? I think I win the grind though. Like with the whip and these value creatures, I think I just win the grind. And I don't need to be as aggro with them as I do with Esper. Because they just have hard removal spells and not bounce with Scry. Card advantage. I think I'm fine with this. Don't really need Wayfinder, I guess. I'll take out Wayfinder for another Downfall. Since Downfall kills Elspeth, which is huge. Elspeth is his only permanent threat other than Stormbreath. This hand could be better, but I'm not really going to complain, since obviously he had like an awful hand last game. Did he mulligan? I don't think he did. Yeah, he just kept a 7. So turn 1 Temple. He kept it 7 again this time. He put the card on top. Ooh, that's different than last time. That was a good draw. I need to draw some black mana though. So this is a swamp, I'm probably going to keep it. I'm going to bottom a Satyr though. Still need that black mana. So I'm going to try and snag a Temple or a Swamp here. Temple of Silence. He's going to bolt my guy. Wow, that's a lot of Temple of Silence. Well, I got my wish, I guess. Though honestly, I might just play the cursor next turn. Oh, that's such a waste. I'm not even quite sure why he has Magma in his deck still. The only thing he kills is this. Like, it doesn't matter. Scry 2 is just not worth a card. So the real question I have is whether play the cursor or the black land, and then nothing. I think I'd much rather play the cursor. Or, I mean, black land and commune. Yeah, I'm gonna play the cursor. I don't have any 4-drops left in my deck really anyway, other than Whip, which I couldn't play anyway. Elspeth on top. That's kind of icky. He can downfall this if he wants. I will play another one next turn. This is probably his best downfall target, to be honest. Since everything else I just get value out of. Ashen Rider comes a close second. Ooh, did he miss a land drop there? No, he played a mountain. Oh well. So, get my cursor, miss my land drop, and keep the whip on top? I can't really afford... Let's see, if I keep the whip on top, I draw it. I can commune for a creature. If I bottom the whip, I want to draw lands because I have a bunch of heavy drops in my hand. So yeah, let's bottom it. I just really need to draw lands. Storm Breath, okay. Okay, so I can Thoughtseize him, and then... Excuse me. I think I Thoughtseize him now? No. So what am I worried about? Elspeth? If I thought... So what I can do here is I can commune to change the top card of my library. And if it's specifically a swamp, which I think I only have like one of... No, I only have one plains. I have 5 swamps. Or 5 swamps, yeah. So I have a 5 in 44 chance of grabbing the untapped swamp. Or 5 in 40, I don't know. I can't do the odds right now. Basically, I can try to commune to make the top card a swamp, play the swamp, and here's Downfall's Dragon. That seems pretty far-fetched. Or I can just Thoughtseize him, which I think is probably more reliable. And there's the Elspeth and a Wrath, as well as a exile target artifact or enchantment, which gets my whip. So if I take Elspeth, he has nothing but his dragon left. I'm just going to play my land. And then bottom that Caryatid. I don't need to draw another Elspeth, so I'll just commune now. And grab the... because I don't need to draw 2 Elspeths. Whenever I commune, I just never get to the creatures. I need to draw another black source, or another untapped land, to kill his dragon with either Elspeth or Downfall. I mean, he could revoke existence my cursor if he really wants to. It's probably a waste, but he can do it. It might not be a waste, actually. He knows I don't have a second black source. Though it's pretty greedy if I just play a black source next turn and then play a whip the turn after. Which he doesn't know I have or not. Because he has not Thoughtseize me this game. So next turn I commune, and if I hit a swamp, I downfall his dragon. There's a forest. Okay, I can just play Elspeth then. The only repercussion of this is he can burn spell it. So I guess I'll go ahead and attack him with cursor. Probably should play my forest first, just in case he uses a removal spell. Actually, it's like 100% should have used to played my forest. Oh well. Okay, there's a swamp next turn. Just in case he has another dragon. I could plus this, but it's really greedy since he has a Magma Jet. I don't even kill a Stormbreath Dragon. And I know he has Magma Jet still in his deck. He missed a land drop last turn, so he must have drawn another removal spell. Maybe a Chain of the Rocks. So his hand has Fated Retribution, Revoke, Guild. I assume he just drew that last turn. Make some soldiers, and I could play Overlord here, but I'm just going to play the Caryatid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and leave open Downfall. I could play Commune too as well. Grab Erebos. Ditch these. So with the Guild, he can play Elspeth next turn, but I can kill it with my Downfall, so, and my Ashen Rider. Fated Retribution costs 7, I believe. So he's just using that now. Okay, that's fair. I forgot it killed Elspeth, but it's not like I could play around that anyway. Play around to killing Elspeth. I did play around the Wrath by the Overlord. I didn't just jam the Overlord. If I draw a land, I'm probably still gonna... Ooh, I don't know, it's so tempting to just jam the Ashen Rider. It gives me more devotion for next turn, but I don't really get any value out of it. I get to kill his white source, which is actually pretty big. Stops him from playing Wrath and Elspeth. So let's get rid of this temple. And next turn I can follow up with my Overlord. Stormbreath Dragon, okay. Can't target Stormbreath Dragon with Ashen Rider anyway. If I draw a Whip, that'd be quite absurd. Man. What sucks is I can't even play anything after this because my hand's all black. I only have 2 black sources in play. Temple of Triumph. That will be getting Ashen Road ridden upon. So we bottomed that. Yeah, I should probably do this like post-combat, but I've committed. I know he has a Revoke Existence in hand. I can't imagine his last card is anything important. If it's a Hero's Downfall, it doesn't matter. Because he'll just cast it anyway. If it's a Wrath, he's never going to get to play it. You can draw Plains and play Elspeth to kill both my Ashen Riders. In which case I would respond with playing an Overlord, getting 2 tokens, and killing him the next turn. Okay, so unlike round 1, we won round 2. That's good.